Hello, my dears. How are you? This is Resilient Lives checking in on you and hoping that you had a great day. Wow. I'm just beaming you some love and energy. I'm sure that you welcome it. I know I do. And so I will continue to send hugs and beam my love and thoughts to you. Yesterday, I talked a little bit about going to the Arboretum, and that was so enjoyable. I had not been because my world had been closed. And so just to go, because they've opened the Arboretum up with new rules, so you've got to register and only stay an hour, but it was wonderful. Wonderful. I turned off the music because I certainly wanted to embrace all of the energy. You know, I receive energy from the trees and nature and the flowers and the rivers and all those things. What energizes you? Well, as I was there exploring my time, I was happy that I was doing something that I treasure. I had prioritized my time, and I did that before I did anything else, any work or anything, no meetings. So that was good. Now today, I wish I had gone to the Arboretum. I baked instead, and that was a different type of enjoyment, but it was not the same. I cannot say that it fueled my spirit, but there are different things that fuel my spirit. You see, I've been trying to get back into a rhythm, back into my flow. There has been so much going on in this world that makes me anxious and dealing with all of these things. Sometimes the world, I said one day, was noisy, but some of these things sometimes make me a little anxious. And so I'm looking for my flow. And by flow, I mean how to get back into my rhythm, how to get engaged. You know, I don't know if you've ever been reading a book or you've ever been doing something and you forgot about the time because you were just so engaged. Well, a flow is something like that. And I'm looking to get back into my flow because I expect great things. So, but flow helps you to be creative. And so I was just trying to figure out what are those things that help trigger my flow. And I looked at all of the things that I do to fuel my spirit. I'll call them my spiritual fitness. And frequently it's music, it's nature, it's meditation, it's solitude. Those are some of them. And they trigger that creativeness. And so I've been looking to get into my flow. Where is it? Is it harder to engage when there's so much going on, so much disorder? How does it work with you? How do you enter into your flow? Well, we can think about it. I was reading, it was talking about the flow people. It's like the flow people. Who are the flow people? Are we flow people, people of the flow? But it's interesting to explore that thought because the people, the flow people, are people who have that unique ability to take the bleakest of circumstances and find something in them that's controllable, and that enables them to make it through. The only people that I could probably cite were people who have Mandela, or people who've been in jail, have taken the bleak circumstances, or people have been in a very, very difficult situation and somehow found some way to control the situation. People of the flow. But it also reminds me of what we've been doing. We are in some difficult situations, and all these 4 months or however long it's been, we've been learning how to look at these weird situations and find opportunity in them. So we are learning and have learned how to do it. And so I guess we can have our flow. And so maybe I'm looking at how to regain it again, how to keep it, how to maintain it, how to get it when it escapes me. So maybe I'm suggesting that there is a rhythm in the flow, and things happen in your life that stops your flow. And so I just want to to come back, but I have to find it. And so I'm hoping that I will be able to engage in the disciplines that will help me to regain my flow, that will help me thrive, that will help me maintain the joy, that will get me all excited, and I can use my gifts. What about you? What do you do to maintain your flow? Are you people of the flow? Well, we just want to keep each other lifted up. These are crazy times. The rules keep changing. You can go out, then you're back in. And so, but we are going to look at those habits, those things, those actions that help us to regain our joy and our flow, so that we can be effective. We can be effective individually, on our jobs, in our relationships, in our goal setting, and using the gifts. I would imagine we have some writers out there, managers, leaders, with different gifts. And I'm hoping that this little setback is not interfering with your ability to use your gifts. And so I'm beaming you some love. Don't want to forget to tell you that I love you, but I'm trusting that you will regain your flow and realize that, there are cycles in life and things that happen, but for our survival, for our flourishing, for our thriving, we want to maintain our flow. If we've lost it, we want to regain it. It will do us well. So until tomorrow, have a good evening.